Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Oh, pleased to connect. Well, is is we are so very pleased with your progress as you move to this next stage of your spiritual evolution. We notice how many people are in fact taking the time to stop and appreciate the beauty of your world. And we also notice the continued acts of kindness and support for your fellow humans. We are witnessing the blossoming of the human collective consciousness right now. And we are very pleased to say that you are taking those necessary steps to get you to shift, to get you to that level of consciousness where you know yourself as your higher self. We also notice how many people are setting aside the idea of some major event happening outside of them to rescue humanity or to push everyone into the fifth dimension. And that's a very good thing. It's good for you to recognize that you are there to experience the shift, but you also want to feel that you participated in it willingly and consciously. And so every moment of every day is an opportunity to shift to a higher level of awareness, to a higher vibration, to a different thought, a different perspective. And life will continue to give you those opportunities, because that's really what everything outside of you is meant to do. If you want to get a reading about your life, just look outside of yourself and examine what's going on in your life. And you can also look within for what you're feeling physically, emotionally, energetically. And as you pay closer attention to your thoughts, you'll become more aware of what your vibration is. You're going to see that little changes that you make within yourselves begin to show up faster and faster in your experience of your world and of your life. You've played the waiting game for so long that it has made many humans oblivious to the fact that what they put out energetically will be created in some form around them. And that is changing because the energies are moving faster. They are of a higher frequency. And therefore everything comes back to you more quickly to show you what you've been vibrating. Those of you who pay attention know this to be true. And those of you who see the significance in synchronicity know that they are happening all the time. You are getting signs from your guides and from the universe all day, every day. Paying more attention pays dividends. Because when you know what the meaning is of this or that in your experience, then you know what to do. Or you know what you need to change within yourself. Experience is the great teacher in your lives. Remember that whatever experience you're having right now has so much woven in it for you. And if you look, if you pay attention, you will find what is within that experience that is there to serve you, to take you to the next level of consciousness, of your evolution. And when you do that consistently, you feel yourself moving higher and higher. You recognize that you are on the upward spiral. And you let go of everything that does not serve you, that is of a lower frequency. And that keeps you tied to a third dimensional type of experience of reality. You are the ones who are creating your experience of this shifting consciousness. And when you decide to do so more consciously, you get to experience it more joyously. Well, the Arcturian Council. And we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hello. Namaste. Blessings. I hope you are having a good week. We're going to go on a Thompson Road walk after this. Feed the horse. Get some exercise. I'm still running a 50% off sale as of right now. It'll end tonight at midnight Hawaii time. The code is LOVE, L-O-V-E. You enter it at checkout. And you'll see 50% off, taking off almost everything that's on my website. There's a few items that aren't eligible for it, like group events that I have coming up, where we meet by Zoom or by instant teleseminar. So a couple of those I have coming up, connecting with your higher self, spirit guides, oversoul, and other high frequency beings. That one starts on the 6th of April. And I don't know a short version for that, so look for the link on YouTube. Or if you're watching anywhere else, just go to my website and click the events tab and you'll see it. There's a new mega course I'm teaching, starts April, I want to say 14th. That's at danielscranton.com/abundance, and that's on Zoom, and it's 9 classes, 2 hours per class, private Facebook group involved in that one, so check that out. And then there's also an advanced group channeling class coming up on, I think, the 11th or 12th. That's at danielscranton.com/learn, and that's with the Arcturian Council teaching it. What's going on around here these days? This morning, Talay and I were eating breakfast together, and we were talking about her friends, Kodo and Nini, and we can see the ocean from our breakfast table. And so she's pointing, because we see kite surfers when we go to the beach. So she's pointing at the ocean saying, Kodo is surfing right now. And I look out there and say, oh yeah, there's Kodo. And then she points to the other window where there's just trees. And she says, yeah, and Nini is flying out there. And I think, oh, Nini, I said something about Nini being a fairy and flying, and then the next thing I know, a bird just flies right by the window. So I thought that was one of those signs that the Arcturians were just talking about. So we certainly can see as just a coincidence. And I had that thought at the table. I was like, well, we can see this as just a coincidence, or as, Nini showing up and showing herself. And oddly, that's what we called my sister when I was growing up. Her name is Denise, and we all called her Nini. Or niece, or Nisi. But never Denise. I started watching Moon Knight last night on Disney. It's a really good show. I mean, it's weird, and it's hard to like it's very disjointed, so it's a little hard to follow what's happening. But I really like the setup. I like the character, the main character, and his life, and he's so disoriented too through the whole thing. It's very interesting though. A lot of action too, of course, in a Marvel show. And Life and Beth is still great. I still haven't finished it on Hulu. I didn't even know. I didn't hear anything about the Oscars until after. But I didn't know they were happening. I didn't know Amy Schumer was one of the hosts. I thought that was great. They had 3 women hosting. And she's so funny. So good too. Like such a good feminist. You know, I love that about her. So tomorrow's my day off from doing these videos and going back to the beach, hopefully, with the family. And so you won't see me tomorrow make a new one, but I'll be back on Saturday to do another one. So come back and check it out. I love you guys. Namaste. Blessings to you and yours. Please hit subscribe if you are watching on YouTube, and everywhere else you'll just have to come back and come to the same place in 48 hours. I'll be here doing it again. Okay. See you then. Bye.